to Session 8 Summer 2022 IDP series. This is the precision video for week 8. I will walk you through this week activities with the topics Smarter Goals and IDP series reflection. My name is Meiti Patikawa. I'm the Senior Student Intern for Graduate Students Career Services at Texas A&M University. In this session, we are going to focus on learning objective 5 to 8, specifically in create smarter goals for at least one career and to reflect on what you have learned through the IDP process, informational interview, and your career vision. By the end of this module, you will be able to 1. Discuss smarter goals. 2. Write 1 smarter goals for a chosen career plan using the template and action verb list. 3. Discuss whether the career options before beginning the IDP series and during the IDP series have changed. 4. Discuss the key learning and experience of completing the course. 5. Evaluate the IDP Career Exploration series by completing the end of course survey, providing honest and unbiased feedback. The input will be used to improve and adjust the series in the future. In this video, you will find information about Smarter Goals and Session 8's learning activities. Before we go further into Smarter Goals, I'd like to briefly share the original model, SMART Goals. SMART Goals were developed by George Doran, Arthur Miller, and James Cunningham in their 1981 article entitled "There's a Smart Way to Write Management Goals and Objectives." SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. It is often used in business goal setting. However, in this series, we will utilize SMART Goals model for career goal purposes. This module has been used over the years and has been adapted to various models by using different words from the acronym. For example, instead of using measurable, others use meaningful. Or instead of using attainable, some prefer achievable. There are other models too that add other steps in setting goals by adding 2 more steps, such as E for evaluate and R for readjust or rewards. Overall, all models are used to assist you in setting your goals. Goal setting can be daunting, but can be key when executing a project, or in this case, to assist you with your individual development plan. Once accomplished, goal setting provides a place for you to reflect and to identify areas for future growth and change. Goal setting can add value to work that you're doing, help you disseminate the workload more evenly, allow you to assess your progress along the way, and help figure out how to move forward if you encounter drawbacks. Goal settings can also manage your time more effectively, which can diminish burnt out or needless work for you. Establish what you are trying to accomplish, clarify the definition of success, and develop clear purposes. Inform budget development and identification of resources. And most importantly, it helps you to work smarter, not just harder. Now that you know the origin of and purposes of goal setting, it's time to talk about smarter goals. For these purposes, we are going to use Smarter Goals model by Dr. Glenn Patterson from Texas A&M University Center of Teaching Excellence, or CTE. In this model, he shared 7 steps on setting goals that consist of 2 big parts. First, goal setting and alignment. Second, goal tracking. There are 5 steps for goal setting alignment. Specific, measurable and meaningful, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And then for the second part, goal tracking, there are evaluate and readjust. When setting your goals, think about several needs such as academic degree completion, research or teaching, career and professional development, skills development, wellness and financial, and also leadership and service. Different people might have different needs to consider in terms of setting their goals. Therefore, please invest your time to set your goals and follow the most applicable process that best suited your needs. There are handouts on Module 8 on Canvas with resources that you can use to help you setting your smarter goals. You will also find a link to a Wanderlust blog for original posts of 7 steps in creating goals. There are several things you need to complete prior to the meeting. Please make sure that you submit Task 8 in Canvas by 9 a.m. on August 4th and bring your result to the session for discussion. Please refer to assignment page on Canvas for details. While completing all the learning activities, please reflect on these questions below to better guide you on your IDP process journey. Attending each session of this series equals to 1 video point that will count towards the Grant ID certificate after completing the reflection on Canvas. To earn a Grad Agis Advanced Professional Development Certificate, you need to complete Grad Agis Basic Certificate and Grad Agis Intermediate Certificate. In addition, to earn the Advanced Professional Development Certificate, you need to complete an additional 2 videos. Participate in an activity that emphasizes one of the skills area of Grad Agis. Participant in this Individual Development Plan or IDP Career Exploration Series who attend 6 of the 8 meetings, complete all career exploration learning activities, and actively participate in breakout room discussion and discussion forums will satisfy the advanced activity requirement for the Grad Agis Advanced Certificate. Complete the certificate reflection in our certificate site. These reflections will ask what you learned from the entire program and what your plans are for continuing professional development. Graduate Student Career Services is available for advice. You can simply drop into one of our drop-in sessions every Monday and Friday at 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Or you can set a one-on-one appointment for a longer advising session. And feel free to reach out to Marilyn, Paul, or me if you have further career-related questions. Thanks and Gigan.